Victor lives near Bucharest, Romania's capital. Soon after his birth 8 years ago, his parents knew his development was jeopardized.
We would go every month to the neurologist and then every couple of months to the genetician because it was obvious that something is not developing properly.
It took 3 years and tests in 6 countries to identify Victor's rare disease. It is called Coffin-Lowry syndrome. It is caused by a tiny mutation in one of Victor's genes.
This mutation gives high psychomotor delay. Cognitively, he's 8 years old, but mentally and physically, he's around 2-3 years old. And this delay is expected to maintain his whole life.
Swimming and speech and kinesiotherapy are among the activities helping Victor improve his quality of life. His disease has no known treatment.
He would need maybe a medicine to better make his neurons communicate into each other and also with the nerves, but that was not researched.
Victor's case is not unique. Of the more than 6,000 rare diseases identified, the European Union has approved treatments for some 300, just 5% of them, and they are often expensive and with limited availability. This is the hospital where Victor was first treated. Here, every year, experts deal with around 1,000 sufferers from rare diseases. Diagnosis and eventual treatments impose big challenges.
Sometimes rare diseases are like a puzzle with 20 pieces. So you just go to the neurologist, you go to the pediatrician, you go to the cardiologist, you go to the lab and make some common blood tests, and then with the genetic test, and you got the picture. But sometimes there are diseases with more than 2,000 pieces, small pieces. That's time-consuming, and people need fast answer to their needs and their questions.
Aware of the need for new and more innovative and cheaper medicines, the European Commission wants to incentivize developers by making them eligible to strengthen scientific and regulatory support. The EC has also proposed that developers receive additional periods of market exclusivity during which their products are protected from competition. It is time for action, says a non-profit alliance working for the up to 30 million Europeans estimated to suffer from rare diseases.
Treatment means treating certain symptoms only, delaying onset, slowing evolution, sometimes completely blocking evolution. But it's a long-term approach and very rarely a curative remedy. So there's a huge need. The most important thing is science, and we're at a great time for that because we're seeing the number of new treatments coming on stream, including gene and cell therapy and much more. Also pharmacology, sometimes reusing old molecules. So there's an explosion of possibilities.
And to make the most of those possibilities, the European Union is ideally placed, experts conclude.
I have 3 patients here, maybe there are 3 in France, maybe there are 3 in Finland. Let's look to the data of all these patients once and see if we can find some biomarkers, some potential therapeutical targets, and then go to developing maybe trials and find a treatment, a proper treatment for them.
We have cures for diseases in the last couple of years that refer to editing a gene. Or you can develop a neurological treatment to improve the connections between the neurons so that he will learn faster and he will speak better and faster. I think that as more as we speak about rare diseases, the more funds for research that we get, I think the closer we are to having a better life.
Smile.